Hey everybody, it's Scott, Simcoe Spring Service here, and I don't know what I got myself into. Apparently I'm fixing a John Deere Gator. It was 2002, and it's got leaf springs in it. Who would have thought? I never knew, never had to fix one before. So I'm not even gonna mess around on this thing. First things first, we gotta jack it up. Don't forget your wheel chocks. So let's get this thing lifted. There's a piece of frame on here we're going to jack up on. Until we get the tire off, and we'll set it on stand. So now that I have this thing cracked open, you can see the broken main leaf here. So we're going to take that out and we're going to fix her up. So these bolts here look like they're threaded right up into the frame, so that's going to be a real pleasure to get those out, and even harder to save them. Let's knock all these bolts off. We're going to have a real bad day. So nice. There's nothing in the way. It's really easy to access. I don't know if I want to use the air gun. I also don't know if I don't not want to use it.
You can use my bare hands and snap it. Or...
Alright, can you get the air circle for me? Hope it works. Yeah. Look at that. I have to go find me some bolts. 7/16 by 3, 2.5?
2.5.
2.5, that's what I vote. 2.5. Can I even see the other one? Gotta use this strange tool. That's the right size. Not that I need this to work or anything, but
No.
it would be good. There's a fairly new one. That'll go on better. This thing's just garbage. Just cut the head off.
Yeah, technically, cut the head off.
Welded nut to it.
Somehow, yeah. You can undo those bolts, but the whole pan will come off. Or the skid plate.
That's fine by me. I got new bolts.
Dude, it won't come off because it's welded.
Yeah, but this isn't welded to this.
Yeah, this plate is. Right here is a weld right across.
That's a weld?
I think so. I'd assume it'd be welded. Maybe not. Nope, it's not. Oh, okay, we're good to go then. We're good to go. We're good to go.
They wouldn't have welded the heads of the bolts
I don't know.
to that plate, would they? That would be so stupid. Oh yeah, they did.
Did they? This one doesn't look well. That one looks welded up.
That one's welded right there. Right there.
Mm.
Now for the hardest part. So this is the bolt I want to get out. And if you look at it, it's behind the frame. So I can't get a socket on there. I can't even get the bolt out, so I'm gonna have to cut it. So I have to get the bolt off from the other side, break it free somehow, and cut it out of there and then get the pieces out. some magical way. Okay, can you go to the other side?
I can.
And run the air gun for me. I'll pass you a Dare hose. And what I'm going to get you to do is fish this through here. What? What? It'll work. Laughing at me. I'll heat it.
Okay.
Because I need that stump to air chisel on.
Mm-hmm. Nylock. Is that fully off now?
Nope. Oh, the whole thing's spinning.
Oh.
Ah, I never thought that would happen.
Yeah, no shit.
Okay. I need a wrench. I don't even have one of those out yet. Try it. Oh, it's a real beaut. Okay, so good news is the bolt's moving. So put that one back on there. It's a little warm. Yeah, it's a lot warm. Flanged bolt. That makes it harder.
Mm-hmm. You push it out your way, cut the head and pull it back out mine.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. I moved it a whole centimeter. Not even. How do I cut that safely? Because this is in such an extraordinarily difficult spot, and I also want to save these bushings because they are not purchasable, how do I cut that out without damaging anything? Well, use a really cold flame, that's how. So that's what I'm going to try. I'm going to try a colder fire. Like 1,000 degrees instead of like 1,400 degrees. Don't try this at home, kids. I'm a professional. So now the next hard part is to get this broken stud off. Now there's a reason why I wanted to cut it off rather than breaking it off, because if I break it off flush, the difficulty becomes way harder. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to heat it up on the housing here, on the cast, and give it a little warm until it starts glowing like a little red. You don't want to melt it. If you melt it, you change the chemical structure of the cast, and it makes it either brittle or soft. So then what we're going to do is we're going to strike it with the air chisel that way, and maybe that way, or that way, however I can get on it. And what that'll do is it'll vibrate it. Oh, see, it's a tiny little bit loose already. Well, maybe my vibration already worked and I can just pull it out with my fingers. So apparently my trick worked so well earlier that it just came right out. So yeah, that's what the process was earlier. I was essentially heating it to allow the cast to expand and release the bolt. Then I strike it from the side, give it some vibration, and that releases the rust and any kind of pressures on it. And then apparently you can just spin them out with your fingers. So it's a trick I learned a while ago, and it works really well. Pull it out with my fingers. Funny. That's hilarious.
Was not expecting that at all.
Me neither. All right, so the next battle is to get the shackle off here. So we need to spin the nut off, and hopefully it'll just come apart like the front. That'd be great. Bolt's like brand new still. And just so you know, this never happens. Wow. So there we go.